Hello, Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yannishatis. It's time to unfocus for this Thursday. And it is Kentucky Derby weekend. Of course, Kentucky Oaks is tomorrow at Churchill Downs. And then on Friday or Saturday is the fastest, best, whatever they call 2 minutes in sports, as it will be the Kentucky Derby. And I'm excited for it. I always am. Of course, it's going to be a quick show here for this Thursday. Not much to talk about. I'm not some insider on horse racing. I just like to partake. So let me give you my picks here. What we got. Let's hear. Here it is for the 152nd running of the Kentucky Derby. I'm going to do a win place show, which you usually do $2, which would be $246. I'm going to double that. I'm going to put $12 on the line. So you'll win double the amount. 12 win place show. And I'm doing a Further Ado. For some reason, that name keeps calling me. And right now, the morning line as of right now is 6-1. Those lines obviously could change as the game progresses or as the day progresses. And of course, this race is until like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. But at 6-1, that's about a $12 horse at a $2. So that's about a $24 just to win. So if I can get a Further Ado to rack things up, that'd be huge for me, and I'd be able to rack it in. And then, of course, I always like to throw a Superfecta in there. And the Superfecta I've been doing recently, and what I'm going to continue to do, I don't even know, the numbers haven't even been announced yet of where they're at and their placement yet of when I'm of this recording. But I'm doing my wedding date. So it's going to be, my wedding date, of course, is April 5th, 2027 next year. So 4527 I'm doing for this $2.40 Superfecta. This could be all the favorites. This could not be, but that's my gut. I'm going to go 4527. Again, there's like 25 horses in that. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm going with that. So I'm going Further Ado, and I'm doubling it up. $12 win place show, not 12 on each. It's 4 on each. So if you go on the app, it's $4. And then that'll add up to the win place show. For Further Ado, 6-1, and then 4527. I'm going with the Superfecta. So that is my Kentucky Derby picks. And of course, next Monday to open up the show or open up the week, I'll give you the results and my take. And again, the Kentucky Oaks is tomorrow at Churchill Downs, and then Saturday, get your fancy hats on for the. It's always a big day of racing. And I just got into horse racing right after COVID, because I got a chance to go to Tampa Bay Downs, been to Woodbine in Toronto, went to Arlington Park before we went to before that shut down. Got to go there, and then so a lot of I've been to a few of them, and as well as the one in I always forget the name of it, the one that's in Cicero as well. Also went to the one in Cincinnati. So my goal, my dad always tells me go to Churchill Downs. I'd love Keeneland as well. So my goal is probably to get those two out of the way next. And then of course you got a bunch like Gulfstream and Santa Anita's in California, Los Alamitos, one of my favorite ones to play. So a lot of courses, and hopefully I get the chance to be able to, maybe that's next on my list, because I've already got a bunch done. But anyway, enjoy Derby weekend. I'll have results, and I never win this. A few years ago, I was so pissed. We went to that, and I keep forgetting what the name of it is, the race course in Rockford, the only one we have left. And we went to it, and for Kentucky Derby. And I always like to put $1 on the ones that are like 99-1. Well, I didn't realize those ones got entered because they were scratches. A 99-1 won the Kentucky Derby. I was pissed because I knew I would have gotten. You put $2 to win, it's a $200 horse right there. Okay, everyone, enjoy Derby weekend. I'll be back Monday to open up to tell you how exactly the Derby went. Enjoy it. Have fun. Wear your funny hats, and enjoy the best 2 minutes in sports. I'm Ryan Yannishatis from the Hello Chicago Network. Comment below your pick. Who you got winning the Kentucky Derby? Like the video if you like what you see. Subscribe to the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel every Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday. Used to be Friday. We're focusing on Chicago sports. I'm Ryan Yannishatis from the Hello Chicago Network. And we are the focus or unfocus of Chicago sports. Yeah, 72 points. So add 11, 83 points. The worst record this year of the playoffs was 92. No, 90. So they were still 7 or 8 points. So they need about a 20 to 25 point increase this year or this upcoming year to try to get into the playoffs. Do they have that? I mean, there were some games where they had leads and blew them late. So if they get good goaltending, you probably have about a 20-point differential from one year to another. Look at it for what it's worth. Billy Donovan, the front office said whoever comes in to be the GM and whatever else, they needed to back Billy Donovan. Well, Billy Donovan didn't even want to back the organization. He wants a fresh start. And I think that's kind of the way you want to do it, because the way you look at it is that those guys are going to come in here. They're going to want their own head coach anyway. And there's already going to be tension there. If you're not a diehard baseball fan or follower regularly, it is hard to go from one coast to the other and play good baseball. So great job there by the White Sox to be able to do that. And I think that's the thing you really wanted to see. You wanted to see them come out there, play strong, do exactly that. Once again, the pitching has looked good. And then, of course, that last game, that was a 4-game series, by the way, against the Phillies. And that last one, Cubs did everything for the Phillies to win that game. Cubs able to win it in 10 innings, walk it off. Great job by the Cubs. 9-game winning streak going on to that West Coast road trip. And I think that is absolutely huge for this Cubs team. I think they're playing some of their best baseball before they're going to LA, get their first test against the Dodgers over the weekend. And then, of course, this week they're going to be in San Diego before they go back home. I think that's huge. They go in as of right there tied for first place with the Cincinnati Reds. You don't want to look at that.